Hello everyone and welcome back to another character showcase in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Today we're going to be going through every single one of Piranha Plant's moves. His moveset showcasing the maximum amount of damage he's going to be able to do with all of his moves, along with the trajectories of his moves at around 75%. I'm going to be going through a bit of a quick tutorial on how to actually obtain this because he's actually quite an easy character to obtain if you already have the game. All you really need to do is head onto the home menu, press plus on your game, go into the My Nintendo Rewards program and click on the Earn Points section. After probably around a week or so at most, you'll be receiving an email saying that your fighter is ready to unlock. All you need to do is click redeem, and it's as easy as that. Head straight back into the game and he'll be ready to play. So without further ado, let us showcase Piranha Plant. Starting off with his basic combo, if you do hold down the A button, he'll be doing a 3-hit combo doing 10.8% damage. His mashing combo at most will probably do around 20%, depending on how long you're able to keep the opponent locked in for. In terms of Piranha Plant's tilting attacks, the forward tilt is actually a 2-hit combo that does 13.8% damage in total. The up tilt is a head-whacking move that does 10.8%. Piranha Plant's down tilt is a tripping attack that does around 7.2% damage. And now for the aerial attacks of Piranha Plant, starting with the forwards air. 13.2% damage for that one. Piranha Plant's back aerial does in fact have a bit of a wind-up, but it will be doing a bit more damage than the forward aerial, around 17.4%. Piranha Plant's up aerial will be hitting 9.6% damage. Piranha Plant's down aerial hits approximately 13.2% damage and is only actually able to spike between 30% and 40%. I have tested it on a couple different characters. At Piranha Plant, it will start spiking at 40%, but depending on the character, it could be higher or lower. Piranha Plant's neutral air keeps the opponent locked in for long enough to do around 11.2% damage. The dash attack is quite reliable, doing 12% damage consistently each hit. Piranha Plant's side smash actually does not have as much range as you might think. Moving a little bit closer, full charge side smash does 31.9% damage. The up smash will literally hit the opponent directly upwards in a 2-hit combo, doing 25.2% damage approximately. Piranha Plant's down smash is a sweeping attack that hits both sides, so around 20.1% damage on both sides. Piranha Plant's neutral special will be shooting out a spiked ball. It will do the exact same amount of damage regardless of the distance you shoot it from if it is hit initially on impact. Although, depending on the location of the ball in the air, that will impact how far it's going to travel. So if I hold down the B button long enough for it to get really close, the ball will travel quite far. And the ball will not travel very far if you try and launch it when it's high in the air. Obviously, if the ball is rolling, it will do less damage because it's not hit directly on impact. The side special is a very, very powerful attack. However, it is not something that has any capacity to launch. Without charging it at all, it does up to 28% damage. Charging it up fully is quite lethal, especially if they stand in the same spot. 52.8% damage, that's around the same amount of damage that some final smashes can do. Piranha Plant's up special is kind of cool. You want to know why? Because he can fly this high. And that's without jumping twice. Jumping twice, he can fly all the way up to here. I think that's further than King K. Rool. It does damage, and you can angle it however you please. Now, how amazing is that? Now, Piranha Plant's down special is where he gets the majority of his range. Charging up fully, you can hit up to 31.2% damage, and look at that range. If you do the exact same thing but very close, it will be doing significantly less damage, 21.8%. If you don't charge it at all, it's just going to hit upwards and you're going to miss and it's going to look pathetic and sad. The CPU damage has been locked at 75, fixed of course, and the trajectory guide has been turned on because now we're about to showcase the trajectories of every single one of Piranha Plant's moves. Starting with, of course, the throws. The up throw will throw your opponent directly upwards. There is no catch to it. Opponent goes up, and then they come back down. Unless, of course, they don't. Downwards throw doesn't have too much launch, and it's also a bit slower for one of his throws. It hits them twice before it launches them. The forwards throw is very quick. Shoots them away from you if you want to go, no, get out of my face. The backwards throw is also quite quick, and it launches them quite far. Look at that neck extension when I did that. Let's do that again. Whoosh! And now, of course, I'm sure that you want to see how far we're going to be able to launch this Piranha Plant with our smash attack, so let us do just that. Goodbye. Very, very powerful move to be expected. The up smash, just like the up throw, will be hitting the opponent directly upwards, and it literally just goes directly upwards, nowhere else. It's a very powerful move, has much higher potential to launch them. You would probably think the down smash would launch them upwards as well, but in fact it launches them very, very far away to the side. Good for ledge guarding if your opponent's coming back up towards you, or if you just want to get rid of them. In terms of combos, you can easily lead in with a neutral air, or a forwards air if your opponent has been thrown downwards. If you throw them upwards, you can lead in with an upwards aerial, although they are going to be quite far away. I have in fact launched and killed many people using the upwards aerial move, so it is quite a powerful move to use. I would definitely recommend it. Forwards tilt trajectory will only activate when you use both of your moves, and it will launch them a tad far away. Upwards tilt once again hits the opponent quite high into the air. I have definitely noticed that Piranha Plant's moves are quite focused on launching the opponent into the air, and that's quite fitting. You know why? Because he's a very, very floaty character. Down tilt's not really supposed to have too much trajectory. It's meant to hit them into the air, make them fall to the ground and trip over. Forwards air is good for sweeping them off their feet and keeping them away from you. Back aerial is a little bit more powerful, obviously, so it's going to be launching a tad further. We all know the down aerial will spike. And the neutral air, of course, is not really designed to have too much momentum or trajectory to it, but it will be launching them forwards. At close range, this ball has pretty ridiculous power considering it wasn't charged up at all and it was just dumped straight on top of them. Very much a powerful move, especially at high percentages. Pretty much does the exact same thing from a distance. The side special is literally a damaging move, and in fact, when you fix the opponent's percent, it does absolutely nothing. Kind of just pushes them away a little bit, but you can see that there is a damage thing that's changing on the side. That's how much damage they're taking every single little burst of that gas, and there are a lot of those. You may have seen that the down special of Piranha Plant is quite powerful, and yeah, it is very powerful, especially at high percentages. Has quite capacity to launch. At close range, it'll be doing pretty much the exact same thing, just with a bit less damage, and it doesn't hit them quite as high into the air. Up special is not really designed to launch people, but it can definitely be used to get people into really annoying spots. Or to fly away, of course. Piranha Plant's final smash. I haven't really gotten the chance to use this, so let's do it! Oh, it's one of those ones I can actually, like, move around in. That's kind of cool. So I can actually do damage to them if I really wanted to in that phase, although when PD Piranha pops out of nowhere and then just starts bashing the opponent, it's a bit difficult to keep up. So, I mean, if you can't keep up, you can just leave PD Piranha to it, and if you're a bit quicker, then sure, go ahead and wail on them while they're in their cell. It does a lot of damage. I can definitely say that now. The internet has certainly been going crazy over Piranha Plant over the last few days, and even ever since launch. People have been talking about this character, discussing what the moves are going to be and what kind of character it's going to be like. In fact, Piranha Plant has a few zoning moves, is mainly designed for keeping away from people, being quite floaty and irritating, but has some quite damaging moves. The majority of Piranha Plant's capacity to launch lies within the aerial moves along with the up smash and the down special. Otherwise, you're probably not really going to be able to launch them very far. Well, I believe that concludes my character showcase for Piranha Plant, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you managed to learn a little bit more about this character. I certainly have, and I'm sure I'll be playing it a bit more next time when I get more of a chance to play with my friends, or play some more online. I guess we'll see how things go. If there are any other characters that you would like me to showcase, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe if this is the kind of content that you like. I will be doing educational videos like this, showing all of the different characters. I am planning on doing more videos like this that are guides, walkthroughs, etc., as well as doing some funnier compilation videos depending on what I feel like doing. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope to see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.